Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, and it's time for another stage with really good music. Say what you will about Mega Man 6, it had some really good songs. Time for Tomahawk Man. Yes, for all the Canadian stereotypes Blizzard Man packed, this is apparently what they think of the USA. Oh well. This is Colton. Kinda stylish, though outdated, he fires at you with pistols. Hence the name Colton. I guess he's named for the Colt Python, I think that's what it's called. Anyway, that sign is actually a clue there. It's time to try out the power adapter real quick. Yes, in this game, Rush is no longer a separate entity, he instead merges with Mega Man to form the power suit and the jet suit. When charged up, you can break the cracked blocks. And look, an energy tank. Lovely. Going down. More fun with Coltons. And shield attackers, as usual, in annoying positions. There we go. Here we have Metal Poton. Basically, a Met dispenser. I want one for my room. It dispenses two kinds of Mets, some that just walk and others that hop. And here we have Molar. Unlike the rolling drill from Napalm Man stage, those are not instant death, thankfully. Hey Eddie, it's been a while. And you haven't gotten any better. Oh well. Kinda like the background in this room. And here we have Skullwalkers. Gee, I wonder if Wily has something to do with this. He never can resist. Going down. Now this power slam is a bit more intimidatingly positioned, though not much. This Metal Poton is also a bit more tricky. Okay, there's one of those hopping Mets. Okay, no problem. And here we have a major branched path. The upper path is actually the wrong one, but we're going to take it for a second anyway. We have a cracked block here, we know what that means. You have to be really close to the edge to actually hit this thing, because the range of the power adapter suit is pathetic. Hey, Proto Man. Proto Man thoughtfully gives us the energy balancer. How nice of him. Okay, with that it's time to go back down and take the real path that we want to take. More will be explained about this in the outtakes. Obviously we can't make this kind of a jump, so we have to use the jet adapter. The jet adapter makes the broken Rush jet from Mega Man 3 look like it actually had limitations. Pretty much the only thing you sacrifice with it is you can't slide. But if you're going to be flying anyway, who cares? Okay, Teku up there is going to make things trickier for me. A little bit of timing, and there we go. Oh yeah, I need the jet in here too. That platform rotates to be spiky when you stand on it. But that's not very important, it's time to fight Tomahawk Man. Tomahawk Man is another of those fights that doesn't really feel cheap, just kinda challenging. Especially challenging to get the hang of it, really. Again, you want to keep your distance so you can see what it is he's gonna do. The Tomahawk arches up like that. Oh, quit hopping around. Right now, he just really wants to fly. Okay, there's his other attack, a storm of feathers from his headdress. As you can see, they travel at different speeds. It is worth noting you actually can slide under the feather attack. I just find it easier to jump it. So long as you keep about this level of distance from him, he isn't too terribly bad. If you get too close or too far, he starts taking these little short jumps at you, and if he does enough of those, he's going to corner you, and that's not going to help anyone other than him. One side note, recently, one of my viewers, Watch, he posed an interesting question. Why is it that Tomahawk Man is weak to the plant barrier? That does seem an odd relation. His theory is that Tomahawk Man was the only one that was actually purposefully built for the robot competition, thus a machine of war. Flowers are a symbol of peace, thus his weakness. The only thing I can come up with is that it's a barrier weapon, maybe it dulls his blades. Anyway, we got the silver tomahawk and the beat B parts. And that's the reason we had to take the lower path. The upper path leads to Tomahawk Man as well, but a fake Tomahawk Man, who only gives you his weapon and not the parts for beat. And as you can see, we don't have another one-up staring at us. Instead, we have a B showing we did complete this stage. For those wondering, if you beat the fake boss, you just get an empty window. So, that's it for Tomahawk Man. There were, of course, some tough spots here and there, but not as much as I would have thought. Anyway, enjoy what I have, as well as the alternate paths. One more shield attacker to deal with here. Whoops. And Teku is going to cause problems. Gotta time this right. And, well, that wasn't right at all. Now was it? The Tomahawk, you can just dodge it that way. Uh-oh. That's not good. His weapon of choice is the Silver Tomahawk. Kind of an upward arcing... well, never mind. He can also throw feathers at you from his headdress. And those spread. Ow. As usual, I do like to show the branching paths, and the first is this ladder up here. So, let's jet. I love the jet adapter, it's so fun to play with. Welcome to the Sea of Death Spikes. However, there are no enemies up here at all. All there is up here is some nice rewards. Energy, E-Tank, and weapon energy. Then we drop down here, and things start looking familiar. And now for the other alternate path, we go up here. This is the wrong path for the stage that leads to the fake Tomahawk Man. It also introduces an enemy that we didn't get to meet before. That was a Hodgkisson. Apparently it's derived from Japanese for stapler. And, well, it does look like a flying stapler, kind of. And hello, fake Tomahawk Man. Sure, he looks like the right one, but all you get for beating him is purely the Silver Tomahawk. You do not get the beat parts. So, no real point in going through this. So the Tomahawk Man stage was a bit weird for me. I actually cleared it with a perfect run on my first recording attempt. I played through it a few more times just to test. That's where some of the outtakes came from. But the stage itself really struck me as easier than I expected it to be. That being said, I give Tomahawk Man a 2 out of 10. The 2 out of 10 is because fighting Tomahawk Man, he still can be a bit tricky. If he does enough of those short hops in a row, he will trap you in the corner. And if you're trapped in the corner, that's very, very bad against him. So, that's where his difficulty spikes, really. The stage itself isn't bad at all. In fact, it's kind of fun and relaxing, really. The main problem is maybe the power slam, if you don't get enough shots in on it quickly enough, but that's about it. It is, of course, one of those with branching paths, to where you have to use the jet adapter to get to the real Tomahawk Man, but it doesn't really make things difficult. It just makes them a bit dicier to find the real path, but that's about it. So, 2 out of 10 for Tomahawk Man, that's about it. Ironically, I think I had to shoot the difficulty analysis more times than the stage, due to various equipment malfunctions, but whatever. That being said, that's the end of this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you again next time. Next time. Centaur Man. From what I've heard and seen, this is gonna be bad. Until then, fare thee well.